to the hairdresser. Really? Couldn't I?
A lot of stuff on this Facebook page. Champagne food on a bit.
It's me, Coco97.
Coco97.
And Joe Pilgrim. Hey, everybody. Victoria and Murph. How are you, mate? Maddie as well.
Hey, Murph.
Oh, my goodness me. It's me, Coco, says I miss you. Well, we miss you too.
Well,
thanks for joining us.
we actually had a bit of a
Rhino.
long drive today, and on the way back we thought,
Hey,
feels like forever since we've seen you guys.
Yeah. Hey, Jess. Thank you for the message the other day because we love you too. Hello, Heather. You know what, guys? It's been 2 weeks since we've seen you.
It feels like 2 months. We actually do miss you guys.
Yeah. It's really,
Much
it's
as
a
it's hard
bizarre
work to
thing.
do these things.
It does take us a lot, but we appreciate that you guys keep tuning in every week. So it's awesome.
There we are. I know that bloke.
Yeah, he looks very
Looks a bit
similar
like
to
me.
the bloke that I married nearly 19 years ago.
Like you married looks nothing like that.
Well, very good. I don't look the same either. Never mind. Thanks, guys, and sorry about last week. Mick was not well.
Yes, I lost 4 kilos in 2 days.
Yeah.
I put on 6 kilos, recovering though, so I'm good.
Yeah, he's back to normal. I ended up not great on Thursday and Friday, and I didn't read. Everyone sent messages saying, "Stay away from Mick," and I didn't get them until after I
Couldn't
got
help
the
yourself.
crook. So I didn't even think. It's been so long since either of us have had gastro.
Your phone,
It's crazy.
what sort of camera woman are you? What's your phone pointing at the floor?
No, well, you can see. Well,
The floor.
up there. Don't need to see the roof though.
I put my camera up for you Facebookers long before Jodie-Anne. She fart asses around
I do too.
to the last second and
Oh, so-
have a look at
Yeah,
the
so
view.
if you know, Instagram's my phone and Facebook is Mick's phone.
Oh, look at that. He wants to look at the floor.
Well, it started up there and you watch. It'll slowly...
Well, then you should spend money on getting...
drop.
Did you watch your lens, like I said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did that. I did that. See, look, we look sparkly shiny down there. So, anyway,
think
better
that's
get
better.
aprons on. So, yes, we've done a lot of running around today. We were meant to have a big appointment with
That's
a bakery in Shepparton. But
You need a short
unfortunately,
neck, but you've got a big head.
I do. I've got a bigger head than Mick. That's true. I've got...
And it's not because it's full of brains,
It's just that I've, got a bigger head.
full of something else.
A hat situation. My head's bigger. So we had some stuff to do
What's
in
going on here? You've been
today.
playing with my apron too,
Why?
haven't you? You've been playing with my apron as well.
What do you mean?
Me clips are back to front. You've been...
I've washed them, so you might end up with somebody else's. I don't know. Guess what?
See, quick. Done.
Grand final weekend. Saners didn't make it. Gutted.
Collingwood didn't make it. Neither of us thought we were going to get there.
Never going to make the grand final.
No,
I
we
didn't
weren't
think
gonna get
Kilda
there.
would, but I didn't expect to be absolutely bashed by Richmond either. And I'm tipping you guys didn't.
But our
expect
best friends barracked for Richmond and they're die hard.
Nelly
So
and
we're
Trev.
very happy.
Katrina, how you going? Oh, thank you. She likes
Maisie
the
loves Richmond too, so
Yes.
does Rhett. A lot of our good friends like Richmond, so we're happy to see them in there.
Yeah. So we are going to Jindervik this weekend because we can travel country to country area to our besties to watch the game with them. And so we thought,
The
I know
hardest
that we
thing
did
is-
finals food the other day. This is grand final food. It's still finger food, but it's going to be awesome and fast.
It's just fun food. It is good fun food if you're entertaining. If you are... Actually, it's good just to do and leave around the house for a couple of days. These little scrolls, I'm loving them. They're good to reheat, even a zap in the microwave.
Yeah.
Is good. And they don't take a lot of ingredients. So Jodie-Anne's going to...
Starts with a roux.
Couple of things about a roux. We do roux all the time.
I need that.
So apparently Jodie-Anne really quickly needs an onion. So I'll just dice one up like that. There's one I prepared earlier.
Let's call that the magic of television, or for John Atherton, the magic of Instagram or Facebook. John, your pies are out.
So I asked a couple of questions of Jodie-Anne because she's always doing roux to make they're a base for a really good mac and cheese,
Yes.
any good white sauce.
Yes.
So it's a thickening agent. And I said, why 2 tablespoons? She said, I need 2 tablespoons of flour. Why 2 tablespoons? I love asking questions. Save you guys doing it. She goes, well, I don't know, because there's 2 tablespoons of butter. Oh, so it's a ratio.
We
Same
said-
amount of butter to flour. Doesn't matter whether it's self-raising flour or normal flour. Once you get that happening, you're going to have a base for a roux that you can add milk to, and it'll just keep thickening and thickening.
Yep.
So there's a roux for you that you can make awesome fun things like we're going to do today.
Yep. But we are cooking our onions first in the said butter before we throw our flour in. This is a super thick roux because we are going to then add some ingredients to it and roll it into some dough and then stuff it into a big pan.
It's me, Coco. Hi, Michael.
Yeah, she's cool. And
Hey, Coco.
Heather. Oh, so I'm assuming that Coco knows Heather, which is interesting.
Ah.
A lot of you guys know each other now. Leslie, equal parts, exactly right.
Yeah, so exactly, equal parts. If you feel like you need to eat more, just match your butter to your roux.
Yeah.
Another thing that makes this recipe good and easy.
Oh, yeah.
These are your ham slices from Coles, 100 grams, perfect.
You know how you get the 4 packs? You can get them at Aldi.
You can keep them in the
Woolies,
freezer. We
whatever.
always have some in the freezer.
Yep. These literally come out of our freezer.
Yep, defrosted, and the ham's beautiful. I'd eat that. But anyway,
I've made the recipe around that 100 grams. So
I'm just going to dice that up into about 1 centimetre squares.
I'm going to have a champagne to celebrate the fact that we're back. Got a surprise for next week too, by the way. Tell you later.
They have too.
Yeah, really chuffed again.
Says the ham. Where's your onion container?
Oh, over here.
Stuff that in there for later.
Ooh, good luck. Hey, so this has got spinach in it, and I picked spinach out of the garden, which is
Well, I
really
think that's
nice.
what inspired it, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So we had a
That's
heap
what
of spinach.
heaps of spinach. All right, so
Unless you're going to do what, eggs Benedict,
Constantly, I've got-
cauliflower.
it's really big spinach too. So that's browned, that flour and butter.
And that's important too, isn't it? To just brown it.
It is.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise that takes that flour taste. So you
Don't want it to
actually,
be floury.
no.
The other thing that's important is to keep your milk cold. So don't get your milk out and sit it on the bench for ages, because if you do have warm milk, it's going to thicken super fast and it will be lumpy. So if you use cold milk, you've got less chance of your white sauce being lumpy. Now, obviously mine's going to be mega lumpy because it's got onion in it, but you get what I mean.
Not floury though.
No,
So is that the same theory as if you're making up one of your, if you want to make a thickener,
Yep.
you add flour to cold water
Ooh, I've spilled
before you
that.
add it into your sauce or anything that you're trying to thicken. Is that the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
theory?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
So
exactly.
there you go. So if you're using flour and water to thicken a sauce, always use cold water.
Yeah.
Some
Now,
hand there. So what I'm going to do now,
oh, you're going to get some
get
hey,
some dough happening, because this is quick and easy.
so
fun
the other
recipe.
thing I want to tell you, right, is this is a pizza dough that we're using, and we cheat all the time.
It's not cheating, it's a smart way of doing it.
Well, it is. We use our bread maker, our bread machine, all the time. I would use this once a week for dough, for pizza dough, because we do.
We make bread rolls, we make pizza dough, we have all sorts of fun just making doughs.
Yep.
And it proves it for you, it mixes it for you, makes life easy.
45 minutes is my
Beverly's,
recipe for my
Beverly
machine.
Briggs is saying hi, Jodie-Anne and Nick.
That's Nana Bev,
Hey, go on, Annabeth.
as in Courtney's Nan.
Yep.
Yep. How'd you go? Nan bought some stubby holders. You were sending them to Queensland from memory. So
When
yeah.
you're mucking around with dough, this is my favourite little toy. Jodie-Anne thought it was a bit weird that I wanted to buy one. It's just a shaker for doing caster sugar, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Always keep flour in that.
For sure. So I'm going to show you this, guys, right? It's thick, hey? Like, really thick. But I'm now turning it off. Done. I'm going to throw in some seasonings.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we haven't got out.
And I'm going to throw in some Dijon mustard. Bit of pepper. To taste, of course. I like plenty. Don't need a stack of salt because we've got some ham going in. Dijon, what are you thinking? That the cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese is the most. Everything's better with cheese and butter in it. So Dijon mustard. I buy Dijon mustard by the kilos because we use a lot of it. So that's why it's in a bizarre looking jar, I guess, for you guys. So 2 teaspoons.
That just looks so fun. Imagine letting 4 or 5 year olds play that.
I know. We're sort of contemplating doing little cooking classes in town in Echuca, aren't we? They'd love that.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's what they were talking about today where we were. All right, so I've put my salt, pepper, Dijon as well. I'm going to throw in my spinach. So, yes, I grow my own, but you know what I reckon you get away with? It's a cup of spinach. You know the 50-gram baby spinach that you buy in the little bags at Coles and Safeway?
Oh, it'd be perfect to throw in there.
Yeah.
Or would you give it a rough cut first? Yes.
Yeah, look, I would. If you're dealing with bigger spinach, take out the stems, please. And this is literally just going to wilt down from the residual heat in the pan. And, because I forgot to get the cheese out, I'm so good at forgetting stuff. Every week I forget something, don't I? Remember the week I forgot the milk?
Every time she gets in the car.
For the custard. Remember the custard? The simple custard tart thing, and I forgot the milk? Hopeless. Michelle. I know, like you, the girls talking amongst themselves, which is good. Prue loves dough when we make bread or pizzas. That's actually...
Yeah, I'm pretty good at pinching the dough.
Little Prue.
If there's any left over, like that bit on my finger.
So that's just starting to wilt on down. And obviously this pan's still quite hot. I'm going to throw in the ham but I'm going to put in frozen cheese. Doesn't matter if you keep your cheese in the fridge. We keep ours in the freezer so that it doesn't go off. I'm going to grab some cheese out of the freezer.
Isn't this weird? It's like shaking them the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah, normally. Yeah.
Where were you? You were at the pub last night.
Can't, it's COVID.
We can go to the pub.
Well, we can.
We can't because it's not open. We've got to go out.
Yeah. So let me grab some cheese, and that's just gonna, doesn't matter if that doesn't melt down necessarily because we're going to spread this out. Well, Mick's going to do the spreading of the dough.
So yeah, I was going to run this dough out.
How easy. So it's 500 grams. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post a recipe for those of you that don't have a bread machine. I understand there's a lot of you that probably don't.
If you can afford one, get one. Like it's so
hey, Smiley.
good.
Did I just say hey Courtney? Because Court said she wasn't going to make it today. Are you here, Courtney? You must be.
Now we're trying to roll this out into about a nice big 4 mil thick rectangle.
Leslie just said nutmeg. You could put in nutmeg actually, Leslie, that wouldn't go astray at all. I've made this a few times now. We've tested it. I did it to do the photos for the post that I did today. And I actually didn't miss it. But I do agree with you. White sauce, often, what Leslie's saying is use nutmeg. Okay, so cheese. Hang on a sec.
Jodie-Anne's just run off to the pantry to get the cheese she should have got out.
Yeah.
All the rest of the ingredients you see here was nicely prepared by
Voila.
yours truly.
Yeah.
And you can go as nice cheese. I don't know that the cheese is a huge factor in this. You know, if you wanted to step it up and go champagne food on a champagne budget and put expensive cheese in there,
hell yeah.
knock yourself out.
Absolutely. The better the cheese, honestly, you can put smoked cheese in if you've got it. You want something that's melty though, in my opinion.
Ooh, could you go a blue?
You could seriously put in any cheese that you like. So,
Alright, well that beats there. Now this isn't exact science. It's going to be, as you'll see, it's just a rough scroll type thing that we're going to do.
it's really rough.
So your dough is going to be different. Doesn't matter if you've got some pockets here and there.
Again, it's the perfect recipe for the kids.
Yep.
Get them in, get their hands dirty, have a bit of fun. Awesome. Bit of cheese. Chuck it in there as well. Cup of cheese. Alright, mixy. Yep, beautiful. I'm liking it.
So that cheese is going to mix through with the roux.
Didn't put the... my intention was to put garlic in it as well. But I tell you what I did do was I put garlic in our dough.
One job.
Well, I've got about 15 jobs.
One job.
I've thrown too many balls in the air.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go like 5 in the air and I'm like...
She's good at throwing them, no good at catching them.
I can't even juggle 2 with one hand. So, you know, anyway. But the recipe will have the garlic in it. So as long as you guys follow it.
We're just going to have one without garlic.
It's in the dough, though, because I actually did my...
Yeah, we do our recipe with a bit of garlic in the dough, so it's like a garlic bread to start with.
It's really cool.
Which is a good thing.
All right, done.
All right, so where's our little spatula?
Awesome. Smells great. So, let's
a bit of flour.
roll it on out.
Here.
Should we do a quick catch up with people?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's do that. Prue loves dough. We're there. Rosa, again. Right. So
there you go, Leslie. Quick, go grab some garlic powder.
Oh,
great idea. Right here.
Thanks, Leslie.
It's like having a little one of those things on your shoulder that goes, grab the garlic powder.
Thank you, Leslie.
Garlic salt you could do too.
We love you. Yeah, but I've already salted. We love all you guys, seriously.
See, we're cooking
Hello,
together
Andrew
here.
Cook. Andrew Cook.
Andrew Cook. Wow.
You should be here.
Could you be
you?
a top fan? Andrew Cook. It's like a question. Andrew Cook.
Yeah. Eddie, how are you?
How you going, Eddie?
Nick the Prep Man. Well,
You looking after that Nicola for us?
See what John says? Mick, the Prep Man. What would Jodie do without you?
100%.
I'd be...
Thanks for the credit, mate. Thank you. I bust my little tush before we go live. Wash all the dishes, clean the bench, clean the stove.
Yep.
Cut everything up, measure it.
Yep.
And then the glory girl comes in with her pretty pink hair.
See? Match made in heaven. Honestly. Couldn't have married anyone better than you.
I
couldn't have.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. I think we need to... We might need a little bit of a move over
Scoot it
here.
over.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't need the
Do
rolling
you know
pin.
what? I'm going to get rid of that.
Yeah. Good move.
All right.
See? I charged the phone, the iPads and everything, and Jodie-Anne forgot to charge one of the phones. So we've got
No, it's not. See, it's still going down.
Yeah.
It's still going down. I think my old phone is a little bit
On the dead side.
cactus mundus.
Right, here's the fun bit for the kids.
Yeah. So, literally, I want to leave one end. We're going to do the closest one to you. About yay clear, so we've got something to roll onto, right? And then we're just going to go slop, literally.
Slip, slop, slap.
And get our spinach mix on there.
So you don't want your mix really hot, but you don't probably want it too cold that it's set, because you want to spread it out.
That's the point too, because being that we've used a roux, so this is an ideal temperature.
So in a way, the frozen cheese is, it's a great benefit.
bit ideal.
Yeah, it makes it pretty good.
This is cool. I so want to just go.
I so want to just get one of these. I'd love to get one of these and put it in a big pizza oven.
Oh, that'd be cool
Oh,
too.
how good would it be?
Yeah. Smashing.
So this is what takes the most time, is just a nice thin layer, because when you see it
I'll
like
just scoop
that,
off.
it looks like you're not going to have enough.
Yeah, you'll be surprised though.
You'll sit there and go, I haven't got enough, I haven't got enough.
Update.
But it only needs to be a thin little... What are you ducking down for? You're short enough. I thought you were on your knees for a second then.
No, goodness me. Al's just joined us from...
Which Al?
Which Al?
Which Al?
From Canada.
Oh, that Al.
Yes.
Which Al?
Could you use frozen spinach? 100%.
Of course you could.
Squeeze it out though. Just
Yeah,
make sure.
no moisture. You don't get the moisture out of there.
Don't cook it. That's raw spinach that goes into the pan. So you wouldn't want too much. You wouldn't want too much moisture. Now
you want to go all the way out to the edges, to the left and right. So, because otherwise you're just going to end up with these doughy bits.
I've just caught on to who.
That are still nice, but...
Coco. That's
Yeah, who's Coco? Is it the Coco I'm thinking?
Courtney's opened a new account.
Oh,
God,
nice.
we love you. M. Smiths. What are we making? I missed the title.
Didn't know what to actually call it. Jodie-Anne made it up.
Ham
Literally.
cheese spinach pull apart.
How creative is that?
Yep. So we come up with a good
That's
one.
because it's got ham, cheese, and you can pull it apart.
Well, you forgot the spinach.
Yeah.
I'll give you one job. Oh my god. See, I don't even need to.
So take your time. You don't want any doughy
God.
leftover bits. I feel like this is starting to nearly go off or something.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it's getting a bit It's all good. Don't
Roll her
no,
up
not
and
yet,
let's
not yet.
get it happening.
No.
No, I'll just get that happening. I'll quickly catch up with a few.
Oh, you'll get that happening. See, pan, I prepared.
He did too. Yeah,
Swear, she goes out to the British, just sits there with her feet up and just walks in and goes, "Are you ready?"
Yep.
She does it really.
Glory girl with the big hair pisser. Al, what
Yeah,
are you
right.
doing on both? Are you on both platforms? You must be. Where's your missus? Kayla, how are you, Gorge?
Which out?
Trace.
I've said this before.
From Canada, from Niagara Falls.
Ah.
Yeah, Susie Q, Niagara Falls, and Al live together. Well, I can only assume they're married. They bought the plant and named it after us, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are we dead yet?
Hello, yeah. Hello, Edward. From Sammy. What else we got?
So you only need a really, that's why I'm taking my time here, you only need a really thin coating. If I could just pick this up and show it to you, hopefully you can see it good enough.
Can I just say, Maddie is saying, what did you guys name the finger food a few weeks ago? Second time I'm asking, we'd love to know. We called it easy, cheesy, potato mashups. How good's that? So our mate Murph was the one that came up with mashups. And then because...
So we incorporated all your ideas, basically.
Yeah.
Trying to have as many of you involved in the name.
Do you like it? Easy, cheesy. Suck up, jokes. Easy, cheesy potato mashups. I like it. Let's roll, baby. This is how we roll.
Right. Now, if you wanted to...
This is how Mick rolls.
Oh, it's pretty easy. Just pick it, get it rolling. We mucked around. Could you use baking paper? Yeah, you could, but I don't think there's a good reason for it.
No need. See, we've still got our clear bit at the end. I feel like a teacher. Everybody watching the end bit. I did want to be a teacher at one stage. My grandfather was a teacher and I was going to be a teacher. But then I ended up being an adult educator, which was way better because adults want to learn.
By the way, she's telling people what to do.
Yeah, there's that too. But adults want to learn, kids don't, you know. So when you're an adult educator, the adults are there for a purpose.
All right, so where's me mate here? What I'm going to do is just give it a little sprinkle. Don't be scared of flour. Just, it's like the non-sticky best friend you can have.
In the kitchen. Oven's on, 190, fan forced. No need for egg wash or butter or anything like that.
None of those required.
No. Alright, you're going to do your twisty round thing like you did. I think Facebook gets more attention than us. Oh, the way I'm looking, because Mick, he's got his iPad and it's heaps bigger. So, see, they're
I'm
complaining
better
when I'm
organised.
looking at the
That's what I'm saying.
one.
You spend no time organising your camera.
Yeah, but look at you, you're a takeover merchant. It's huge.
Who purchased
And
that
it's
holder
out
for
here
you?
and, you know, I'm pushed into the background all the time. Thank you for pointing that out, guys, by the way.
Because I put in more effort, guys. So you guys on Facebook, I hope you appreciate that.
Would you?
Right, so I'm just going to spin it round. Wow, this one's come out way longer. than
Longer.
this one. That's okay.
Just all better. Because I'm going to stand them up in here. Mick's going to chop, I'm going to place.
So what I'm going to do is I'll just go along and just do a little that.
I want about 12,
That.
basically.
That.
Depending on your
That.
pan, I suppose.
That, and that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'll just make them a little bit shorter.
Yep. Beautiful. Keep your little end one. Alright. Gonna plop her in. And remember, you just want to put them, anyone that bakes will know, you just want to put them a couple of millimetres, sort of.
A little bit of breathing space.
Yeah.
Because they're going to grow.
You're going to set them aside to prove for about 20 minutes, as long as you've got actually, you know, if you're not in a hurry, leave them aside for 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, leave them aside for an hour and they'll just fill up that dish even better.
Beautiful. I'm going to tuck that one in there, that one in there,
You sweeping the floor?
and that one in there. Yeah, will be.
Really?
Excellent. Well, later. All right, 9, all good. So the little small ones, we've just tucked them in at the end. It's no biggie on that one. And
Now,
then,
I promise you, we will put these aside and we're going to let these prove and rest while you guys and I are chatting. And Jodie-Anne. Actually, she'll have one sentence.
what?
You just have one conversation, they'll probably approved in that time before you take a breath.
Oh.
Throw a tea towel over them, let them sit aside. Even if you've got the oven on, you can put them on top of the stove and just a little bit of heat will help them do exactly that.
We will. I'm going to shaker my 1970s Tupperware dough thing that I got from the op shop many years ago into the bin to get rid of most of the flour. And by the
Do a
magic
quick-
of television,
quick
John
wipe up.
Atherton. I so love being able to say that to John. It's TV where we're standing. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Don't you love the banter we have with John? He hangs shit on us, we hang shit back.
I can't believe he watches us. Whoever cooked meat. Had ham.
Ham? We got ham?
Spinach, make it strong like Popeye.
Oh, alright, so you ready? Then what's the time? 24 past. Woo, 25
Right.
past. On the knocker.
Throw them in the oven at what temperature?
190, I said that.
190 degrees, 30 minutes.
20 and then another 15.
This is what comes out, guys. So, you want another mitt? I don't want you to drop them. Do you want to go and show and tell? I mean, you can do it on my camera from here. Yours, you just have to walk down the back there.
6 months in, and I'm never going to hear the end of this, am I? Seriously.
Feels like I've been telling you that for 6 months. Next dance.
Alright. This one can't fall out, hopefully.
Now, actually, what I'll do,
Will you...
I'll go and get a dish, actually.
Can you use the same dough recipe you use to make your pizza pocket things? Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. What do you reckon? Oh, there's a bit of heat coming off this. All good. We're going to cut her up, and it's because of the Dijon mustard in it. It just elevates it to a next level. That's Leslie. That's probably why I didn't go with nutmeg.
How
You know
hot
what I
are
mean?
they? Feel pretty tough.
Hey, what?
Feel pretty tough. Oh, they're going to outgrow a little bit.
Just go with that one there, maybe. I don't know. Pull them apart and stack them up. Let's go like this.
Don't do this at home.
You can tell we didn't
Oh
plan
no, don't
this.
do that. Don't do that.
You can tell we didn't plan
On
this.
a board. Use the
Hang
board.
on, hang on. Can we not just pull that out and plop it on like that?
I
Yeah.
want it on there. But
Yeah, no, but we'll pull it apart and stack it up, I reckon. Whew. How's that feel?
get rid of that.
Yay! Good.
So I was kind of wanted to put it on a board and then put it on there and then you can pull it apart. But we want you guys to see these things pull apart. This is why they're fun. You can cut them with a knife if you want to do a serve. But they're just fun to pull apart.
Exactly.
Might be a little bit hot still.
They are. But we have to do this for the sake of TV, John Atherton. Oh, nice.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
There's me little one. You know, I was saying you just
You know what? I'll be
shove
back.
the little ones in.
I'll be back.
They work as well. He's got a good idea,
No, I
apparently.
haven't
here.
got a good idea.
Oh. Steamy. Oh, cheesy. Beautiful.
If you're going to stack, this will be a
I
nice.
don't know whether, is anyone seen Nellie and Trev?
I don't like
Hazy Susie, it's just there. Fun for the
I don't
whole
like-
family. Exactly.
boring.
Oh, nice. So, guess funnily enough, where we're going, we're going to load that other one into the oven in about half an hour, and then we're going to freeze it and take it to Jindervik where we're going for grand final. Finals footy.
Pull it apart. Look at that. How much fun does that look to eat? Cheesy, hammy, spinachy, yummy.
Yummy. Yes. Ow.
Imagine
Good.
serving these up to, Jesus, need a bit of sook.
Hey, look at that.
Need a bit of sook.
No, I'm saying hey to them.
But make that your,
Base one.
No.
Oh.
It's the top one to show off.
Oh, right. Okay. Do you want to do the whole lot, or do you want to?
I don't care. I'll let them eat the whole lot.
Look at that. Smells good.
So even the dough, the bread's fluffy, got a bit of garlic in it.
Yum, 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 yum. All right, pop that on top. I don't need to take photos because I've already done it. Yum. Dinner.
So, well, what a lovely side dish though to have on a plate if you're having a barbecue or having anything with people over. You just saw us do it. 20 minutes to make it, half an hour in the oven.
What other things could you put in it? I mean, you do
Oh,
your cheese. You
this
could
is the
probably
base.
do, if you cooked up and diced up some...
This is the beer budget version.
Yeah, but if you did broccoli and cauliflower, maybe, and,
Seafood version.
and mixed it through, what sort of seafood? You could do tuna,
You
actually.
could do a seafood tuna, like you could do
You
tuna.
chop-
You could actually do a mornay in a roux
Yeah, yeah.
and put it in there. It'd be beautiful.
Once you've tried it, you'll come up with heaps of other options.
Oh, I want to do a mornay. Why don't we live near the ocean? Because we don't.
And we don't like sand in our...
Everywhere we don't want it.
Yeah. It's
And we swim in our water, nothing bites us.
Yeah, well, apart from the abbeys.
Not
Exactly.
gabbies.
So, guys, we're done.
There you go. We've done another one for you.
Exactly.
Fun, easy. I mean, you can put that
Nelly,
just out on
spring onion. You are here, Nelly. Do you like it? Because that's
spring
what
onion.
we're
Would be good in
bringing.
there. But they're
Yeah.
just fun to pull apart.
Ham and pineapple. Leslie. Yep. If I leave now, the next lot should be Sam. The next lot should be ready soon. I've got my niece here watching and drooling. Thanks, guys. Now I've got to make them gluten free. Let's see if there's any on Instagram that have come up with any ideas. I'm way behind on the comments. Great name. Thanks, Heather. And then...
April was good. Black t-shirt and deal with flour.
Yeah?
I'm in eating mode now. Yeah, and these go good together.
Savoury treats are my favourite. Good stuff, Smiley. You'll knock this over. And I did say, if you've got a stand mixer, I'll be putting a link to a pizza dough recipe that you can do
Good
in a
stand
stand
mixer.
mixer.
Of course you can do it with stand mixer.
If you haven't got a stand mixer, you're going to have to use your hands. Tough it out. You'll be
Old
right.
fashioned way.
I would use
Get some
bacon.
guns on you.
I think that's not a bad thing at all either, Smiley. Just cook your bacon first. And bacon makes everything better.
You looking after the Facebook people?
100%. Yeah. They are heaps. Matt, food porn. Yummo. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, ham and pineapple we got to. Jade watching. Hello, Jade. My cousin. Sorry, I'm late. Like, way.
You nearly missed the party.
Just about finished. So now we've got a couple of things to finish up.
Oh.
Obviously, we've got a
Sorry, that's literally a bite mark. Look at that. Cheesy, yummy.
go cats. Really, John?
Really?
Mind you,
Fair enough.
the only thing that I don't like about the cats is what's his name? Nelly, help me out. I cannot stand their goal
Okay.
kicker, Tomahawk. Drives me nuts. Nuts. Go Tigers, yes.
Just
Everyone's
lost
going.
us an invitation to the
Oh,
Geelong
cranky
Football
baby
Club.
put to bed. Fair enough, you're excused. Jade's bringing up a little, beautiful little man. Okay, it's this time.
It is this time.
And it's also announcement time as well. Because...
Oh, what? Time?
Announcement time.
Oh.
Because, as we said at the end of the month when we had superb Sir Richo on, which was so
How good was he? What a legend bloke.
such a good bloke.
He was so easy to talk to, so open.
Yes, Tom.
He was great. And we love his style of cooking.
Love him as a human. He's just such a top bloke. So, and we said we'd try and do one at the end of every month. Well, we've secured another celebrity chef, and a celebrity chef that holds a personal little place in my heart, and Nellie
We've
Narelle.
got history. And Nellie's got history too.
Yeah, because back in 2009,
Excuse me.
When-
She can tell the story I'm going to eat.
when Nellie and I, my best mate, went on Ready Steady Cook, and Nellie won. by the way. She was capsicums and I was tomatoes. I had chef.
Should have gone on NKR with her. We might have won.
That wouldn't have been we. It would have been we. I had Adam Swanson, who's about 7'10". He's enormous, and he is now San Remo's ambassador.
So he's about that tall.
He's
So I'm
got
6 foot.
about. He's got. I think 3 restaurants underway now, maybe 2, and then another one that he sort of used to license out to in Sydney. Anyway, Adam Swanson is going to be our celebrity guest chef next week. So for those of you that do know him, he's Greek and Italian cooking. He's always on with Justine Schofield.
Leslie will love that one.
Yes, please send in your questions if you've got any questions for him. And
We'll
have
scan
another,
through them and see
the
which
best.
are the good ones.
Mind you, we actually, with Richo, he answered everyone's questions, which was so awesome. He was very giving. So this is 8 o'clock next Wednesday. Adam Swanson, be there or be square. Now. Bum, bum, bum.
So hang on. Well, you suppose you're wary, but...
Oh, yeah. So, well, I suppose we'll say at the end. So $30 Coles gift card or apron, as was started by... Was it Matt that started? No,
we just had a few requests. People just would prefer an apron. So we're happy to send you out apron, not a problem at all. And
or a gift card.
Obviously free postage if you want to get some extra ones or stubby holders and stuff like that. There's been a few gifts getting around, gift images of us playing.
Yes. Hasn't been released yet.
Oh, right.
So, this week, Maddie, thank you for asking about the name of the little finger food that we did.
Oh, yeah,
because that's exactly what this particular person cooked. And the winner is... Patrina! Yay! And I can see that you were watching. So, Patrina, send us your address and we will send you a $30 Coles gift card. Thank you for cooking those up.
Or an apron, if you want an apron.
Or an apron.
But you're welcome to either.
Up to you. And there's Patrina there. Cool. Looking forward to next week. So on Insta, she's Patrina2534. So everyone, give her a congratulations. She did really well. They looked amazing. Hello, Sally. Sal from MKR has just joined us on Facebook. Congratulations, Sal, for your beautiful daughter's wedding a couple of weeks ago. You looked amazing.
How are you, champ?
Oh, Leslie, Adam, love him. So, well,
Yes, you would.
Sal would have to love Adam Swanson as well,
yeah.
I would imagine.
We've
got guest chef,
Italian deep.
and he's from South Australia, like Sal.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty much us going to wrap up, guys.
Because I've got to eat more of this.
Yeah, and I've got to stop him from doing so. So
I've got to put on that weight after losing so many kilos. Being sick.
thanks, guys, for joining us again after having had a week off.
Yeah, do feel like a long time. Thanks for sticking with us. We were crook, so.
Yeah. And we will see you. Please send in some amazing questions. You guys thought up some really great stuff for Richo. Hope that you can do the same thing for Adam, just to make him feel
Don't
super
forget
welcome.
the cooking competition. If you don't cook it and show it to us, you can't win it.
And what I need to say is, you don't need to cook what we've cooked on that week. If you go back onto the website...
Yeah, grab up one of our old recipes. We're flicking through it today with someone.
We've done over 30, 40 recipes.
There's got to be one on there that
Any
matches
of them, we're
the
happy
ingredients
with that.
you've got in the cupboard or the fridge or tickles your fancy.
Trina's set. Hello, Damo. I'm so excited. Thanks so much. That's our pleasure, and thank you for having cooked our food.
Yeah.
So we get heaps of excitement out of that. I'm going to sign off, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Any messages? I've just released...
Send messages. Tell Jodie-Anne how piss poor a job she did of setting her camera up. And what a great job I've done of mine. That'd be great.
If you need to do that.
Jump
on the website for all our merchandise as well. So, and please share the love. Get your friends and family joining
That's
in.
what it's all about. That's what makes us more popular to keep doing this.
Exactly. Maddie Scully has just joined in.
Oh,
and we're just
great,
about to
gorgeous
knock
chickie.
off. Yeah, exactly. She's
Give
beautiful.
your mum a kiss for us.
Absolutely.
I bet you're wearing leopard print somewhere.
Well, Mum will be.
No,
She won't.
Maddie's a bit of a leopard print.
Fair
as
enough.
well.
All right, guys. Take care. Love you heaps, and we will see you next week.
Cheers.
Ciao for now.